Howdy folks, Jimmy Lee here. New discussion video, New York Toy Fair, new Predators, new aliens. Thank you, NECA. Thank you. And thank you, Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I'll get to that in a moment. We have some pretty interesting reveals here from NECA. Now, I just want to make note that really this video is only going to be talking about the NECA reveals regarding Aliens and Predator. I know they have, like, I think it's a quarter scale Michael Myers and a Pennywise, as well as a couple other new things. I think some Godzilla stuff as well. But I won't be discussing that in this video because I just have way too much to say about these Predator Alien reveals. Alright, enough talking. I'm going to stop myself from rambling because we are going to talk about, and I'm going to move aside for pictures, we are going to talk about the Alpha Predator. Now, let me give you all some backstory on this in case people don't know. Back in 86 or 87, when they were ready, casting to shoot Predator, they originally cast Jean-Claude Van Damme to play the Predator. Only the Predator, and this is before Stan Winston was brought into the picture, looked, I don't even know how to describe it. It was bright green and it kind of looked like a mantis. It has like giant googly eyes and it was really skinny and it was meant to be very, very agile. So that Van Damme can literally hop from tree to tree and do all of his, martial arts stuff that he did in the 80s. Obviously, that was scrapped when Stan Winston came in and Van Damme left, and then they made the classic Jungle Hunter Predator. Thank Christ. Ever since then, people have wanted figures of that first concept design of the Predator. It was so dumb, but I personally love it. It was just... It was ridiculous. They actually made a nod to it in The Predator during, when the little kids walking on the street through, when on Halloween night and a kid passes by actually dressed as that green praying mantis type of thing. But anyway, NECA has revealed the Alpha Predator, which is pretty much a made-up Predator, only its armor is reminiscent to that mantis-like creature, where the helmet is pretty much... completely based off that, the head design for that creature. And the armor's pretty similar. It's kind of brown because I think they actually made a model of it back in the 80s, I think, and it was this color. But it looks fantastic. NECA has said in the past that they can't make that original design. People aren't just going to buy it. They're not going to know what the heck it is. And I don't blame them. Spending that much money on a whole new mold, it's very expensive. They're going to lose a lot of money because only a handful of people are going to buy it who know about, that Van Damme thing. But they wanted to give us something, so they made us a completely new Predator, and I think it looks absolutely freaking fantastic. So it looks like the Predator body is just like white with a shade of, shades of black here and there. The armor is brown, kind of looks like bone in a way. I like how the right hand is basically, I guess you can call them, tusks from another animal. And he actually has the jaw of another animal on the other hand with a giant staff, a bone staff, and it looks freaking-tastic. And if you look closely, he actually has tusks or spikes on his back. And man, it looks fantastic. And I love that helmet. The helmet looks awesome, very reminiscent to that original design of the Predator with Van Damme. And the detail on this is fantastic. Now, one thing I want to mention, because I saw this on multiple Predator Alien Collector boards on Facebook, is that people are saying, is this going to be 1/4 scale? Is this going to be like, the size of the Assassin Predator? What's going on? I want to tell everyone that NECA pretty much does this with all their products, as they are doing it right now with Parker from Alien, which I'll get into soon, where the prototypes are giant. They're still developing the figure, and this is all that they can show. So I'm assuming it's just going to be a standard 7-inch figure. like anything, you know, like everything behind me pretty much. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe they do want to make it 1/4 scale. Personally, I want it to be that 7-inch scale because, I don't know, I just want it with my other Predators on the shelf. Like, hell, if they want to do a 1/4 scale as well, I'm not going to stop them. But this thing looks amazing. I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait for this. Please come out. I almost want to get 2 so I can have one with the biomask on and one without. It's just that good. I'm gushing over this completely. Let me know what you all think, because I think it's amazing. But yeah, so I guess we should move on here. Let me find the correct picture really quick. Okay, the other huge reveal by NECA was their reimagined Kenner line. We got 3 figures here. So, well, technically 2 because the other one I think is just an accessory, but I'll get into that in a second. Basically what they're doing with this line is they're taking new Predators and new aliens from recent films, like the 2010 Predators film, Alien Covenant, and basically everything else, and modeling those designs as Kenner figures. And right here, as you can see, we have the Berserker Predator from Predators, and I think it looks amazing. It's so cool looking. Definitely very reminiscent to the toys I had when I was little. And, you know, he's got his wrist blade there, and the plasma caster is giant, as they typically are with Kenner Predators. And, man, it just looks so cool. I hope it comes with a biomask. If so, I want to get 2. Because the biomask is really unique. I mean, it's got the jaw, a bone jaw on top of the mask. It's just amazing. And to his left, we have the Neomorph from Alien Covenant. Again, in that kind of Kenner style fashion, which looks really, really cool. I know the movie didn't, you know, get a lot of amazing praise, but I thought the Neomorphs were pretty interesting. And if you look to his right, you actually have another kind of Neomorph type of thing. It's kind of hard to see what it is. Yeah, it looks like it's a Neomorph. At first, when I saw this, I thought it was the Chestburster in the film that turned into the closest thing to a Xenomorph. But looks like it's just a Neomorph as, you know, kind of standing upright like he did in front of David in the movie. But again, I can't wait for these. It's so cool that they're doing that. Obviously, they're running out of Kenner homages to make. They've pretty much made almost every Kenner Alien Predator. Obviously, they definitely got some other stuff they can do. I mean, they got the vehicles. I can name a couple just by looking at my Kenner collection, but it's nice that they're doing something different. So I'm really, really happy about this, and I can't wait until Comic-Con to see what other figures are going to be in this line. I hope they do a Falcon Predator and a Tracker Predator and a Battle Damaged Jungle Hunter. I hope they do Fugitive. I hope they do Assassin. I hope they do the Xenomorph from Alien Covenant at the end. I hope they do everything from all the movies that came after Kenner stopped making figures. Moving on, we finally are getting Parker. Thank you, NECA. We're slowly building that team from the 1979 Alien film. We need Ash next. Comic-Con 2019 better show me an Ash. But yeah, we are getting Parker. It is in kind of like a 12-inch scale right now because it's a prototype, but it looks fantastic. The head sculpt's really, really good. I mean, it looks exactly like the actor. And it looks like the gun is pretty much going to be a reuse from the Ellen Ripley from the 79 Alien movie. And man, it just looks really cool. So I'm very much looking forward to this figure. Definitely going to be picking it up because we need to build the team, you know, the team from Alien. So that's just one more character to add, and it just makes me want Ash even more, which I'm hoping they'll do in time. So And obviously this is for the, made for the 40th anniversary for Alien, so that is how they are celebrating. They're actually doing some other stuff, not NECA, a different company, which maybe I'll do a separate video about. But, oh, I'm tired now. I'm just too excited. I'm too excited. But let's move on to the next thing, which is the, I want to say nude assassin, or excuse me, fugitive predator, but that's pretty much what it is. If you haven't watched The Predator, there's a sequence, not spoiler, where the Predator is in a laboratory and all of its armor is stripped. And that's basically what this figure is. Very unique because nobody has, behind me I can't see a single Predator that doesn't have armor, so that's something that's going to be very different. It also comes with an extra hand, an assault rifle from one of the soldiers, a battle-damaged biomask, a regular biomask head, because why not, and what are they called? They're not smart discs, they're the blades that they toss. I'm blanking on the name for some reason. But, yeah, so that's what we're getting. Again, on some Alien Predator boards that I've been on, people are complaining that he wasn't that skinny in the film, and I do agree with you guys completely. It's definitely a little too skinny. My guess it's because it's just a prototype. I'm hoping that they fix this, that he'll be a bit beefier. You can really tell where he's skinny because the thighs are the exact same size as the calves. They're fully equal. It's like a stick figure in a way. So I hope they do that. And the proper name I just saw here is Fugitive Lab Escape. And it is going to be an Ultimate Edition. So looking forward to that. They also showed off the, what are their names? The Emissary Predators, which were originally going to be in The Predator, but they were scrapped in the final cut. But basically, and they're already up, I think not for pre-order, maybe for pre-order, but basically Predators in human military gear, which I think is pretty cool. Looks like you're going to have two different kinds. You're going to have one with kind of a purplish blue skin, and the other is basically beige with little stripes and lines of a light blue. And also, yeah, I'm trying to tell if the armor itself is different. I think there is a slightly different paint variation, like as far as the camo goes, but I'm very excited for those. Those look fantastic. Definitely getting both. Yeah, here it says Emissary 1 and Emissary 2. So, again, these are both Ultimate Edition figures, so I will be purchasing both. Now, another thing that they showed off is the Assassin Predator, which I made a video on, linked down below. It's nothing we haven't seen before. It shows the extra head, with the mandibles extended out, and it looks fantastic, and it also showed the box. So that's a pretty big box for an Ultimate Edition. Oh, actually, it just says Deluxe Assassin Predator, so I guess you can't really classify him as Ultimate, even though it kind of looks like an Ultimate box, but again, just another thing to pick up for me. Another thing that they showed off would be the Alien Resurrection figures. Again, it's nothing we haven't really seen before. They show the newborn alien, they show the warrior alien in kind of a swimming pose, because they did swim in the movie. And the paint on the warrior is so glossy, it looks really, really nice. I'm thinking about even getting more than one of these to create like a mini army. Because I do have like an army of warriors, so you would want, of warriors from Aliens, so you'd want another army, right? They also showed off the Resurrection Ellen Ripley. Again, nothing we haven't seen before. Comes with, I'm trying to zoom in here, comes with, yeah, a gun and the basketball. So, and that newborn alien is disgusting. A memory of a video I do not want to revisit, but link in the description. And as we're powering down this video, they showed off the Apone wave. That's what they're calling it. Basically, they're counter homages to the Scorpion alien, who I think is right here. Please don't. This is the one that splits in half, is it? No, I think it's the other one. Oh, I don't know actually, but right here. And don't fall apart. And also the snake alien, which is over there, and I don't want to go and get him because he took forever to balance him. So, and Apone. So, who I don't own actually. I don't own him as a Kenner figure because I basically adopted all the Kenner figures as a little kid from my brothers, and I guess they just didn't have Apone. So, it'd be nice to get him, and I would eventually like a Kenner figure, an authentic one, but in time. So that pretty much does it. I mean, they did show off like an amazing diorama for the 1994 Alien vs. Predator game, and again, like I'm showing it. I should be showing it right now. NECA, give us this diorama. It's amazing. After beating the game for like a third time already, I want this diorama. I mean, they got Hunter, they got Warrior, they got the Mad Predator. The boss is, he's challenging me sometimes. You got Lynn, you got Dutch, and I'm trying to find where the other aliens are. Yeah, the Razor Claws, and Chrysalis, and where's the other one? I forgot the other's name already, but I'll put a title below. But anyway, whew, that's a handful, folks. Oh, and they showed off the Alien 3 Creature Pack. Again, link down below. I made an impressions video of that. So, yeah. All right, that should do it. I think I can shut up now. Man, I'm very much looking forward to this. I am super excited for the alpha. Oh, come on, just be out in stores already. And I want the new Kenner figures that NECA's making. I want the Apone wave already. That should be coming soon. I want Emissary 1 and Emissary 2. I want it all. I can't wait. This is going to be such an amazing year for Predators. Please just arrive at Target already. I know they're going to take a while. They have little cards underneath each figure that gives an estimate of when they're going to be released. Majority looks like 2019, so we'll see. Are you guys going to be picking all this stuff up? I think I'm going to go crazy. I want 2 freaking Alpha Predators because they're just too beautiful. I love the head sculpt. I want both the Emissary Predators. I want... Man, I might have to get 2 of each of the Kenner figures too, because I want one in packaging and one to mess with, you know? So, it's going to be an expensive year, but this is why I'm pretty much done with Marvel Legends. This is pretty much why I'm done with DC. I buy a couple Transformers here and there. I buy, I don't know, 1 Marvel Legend here and there as well, even though I said I'm done. It depends on the character, but for the most part, I am done. My concentration is what I love to the core, which is Aliens and Predators, and that's where my money is going for figures. It's going to all of this stuff because I'm just completely obsessed. So, in the comments, tell me how batshit insane I am. If I represented a clown in this video with my excitement, please let me know as well. If my head is the shape of that of a trapezoid, please let me know as well. Go check out The Sanctuary on Facebook. We do a toy show every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and all the links to both those pages and to all the content creators of The Sanctuary are down in the description below. And we have a new top 10 coming out Monday. It is our top 10 Marvel Legend single figures. We did the waves, we did the Build-A-Figures, now we're on to single carded figures. So, and trust me, that was a tough top 10 to make. I mean, we sat there for like 30 or 40 minutes, just, you know, eliminating figures. We had like a list of 40 plus figures, and it was a lot of fun, but we worked hard. So go vote starting Monday, and we'll be discussing that this Friday. So go subscribe, go check out our group. Amazing people, amazing stuff. And as always, people, have a good morning, evening, midday, whatever, and take care.